Hi, I'm Brian Beck, and this is Brian Codes a Lot. And today I wanted to build a stable diffusion AI for creating business logos. So I'm using my text to speech that I created, my AI that can hear me, make instructions, and that can speak to me back. And I'm using that with an AI called Stable Diffusion XL. Now, Stable Diffusion XL is just an image creator that's been in development for a long time, and you give it prompts and it creates these beautiful, realistic, lifelike pictures. But in this case, Stable Diffusion is being used for AI creation. For example, let me go ahead and run everything, and then we'll show the example so that while we wait for it to create the pictures, because it could take some time, we'll run through some of the examples like that you see here. So let me go ahead and start this process. We just do python main.py, and then we'll go through all of the code and all that other fun stuff here while we're loading. And I'll just give it some type of generic prompt. Now, some of these AI models require trigger words, but those trigger words are already installed into the code, so I don't have to say the trigger words at all. I just got to tell it what I want. So let's wait for it to load up while I show you some of these other logos that were created. It's starting up, so I'll just get it ready.
What kind of logo would you like?
An architecture logo that's gold and black with some red, that has a house inside, maybe a hammer as well, and make it circular or otherwise somewhat circular.
Okay,
Okay,
generating three concepts for it.
nice.
An
And now,
architecture logo
yeah,
that's gold and black with some red, that
yeah,
has a house inside, maybe a hammer as
yeah,
well,
yeah.
and make it circular or otherwise somewhat circular.
Yeah.
This
So
might take a moment.
it will take a moment. It definitely going to take a moment. So while it's doing that, I just kind of wanted to share with you some of the other ones I created. This one was like a healthcare one, kind of based on like behavior analysis. And I said, hey, create something like a house, and it's just kind of like a hospital type of thing, and the colors are green and white. And then so it just gives me three concepts, and I could tell it to refine it for me. And like I could have said refine number one, and it'll fix it. I could say overhaul and stuff like that. And this one was another one. This one was the AI company that has technology black and gold. This is the other one that I created. It's really cool. The other model that I used before this, before Stable Diffusion, because there were other models, I trained on 400,000 logos. This one is not that one. That one was, the data set was somewhat corrupted because it had letters in it, but this data set does not have letters in it, so it's just creating only the logos itself. Because anything with letters in it, Stable Diffusion is not going to do too well. It's going to misspell it. The letters are going to be like alien-like, maybe hieroglyphic-like. So it's better to start off with an image and somehow put the words in there afterwards. I didn't set up that part yet, but there are ways to do that. But at this time, I'm just focusing more on the pictures. So let's go a little bit into the code. Let's see here. We got our model right here. This Redmond version 2 logo. We got our base model, Stable Diffusion XL. And then you have to basically import all this because it needs all these other references for it to work. Of course, it has all of our outputs, so we have a folder with all these beautiful outputs. And then we got our logo generator. It's only 60 lines. Some of my other logo generators had about 1,000 lines. And then those logo generators were like asking business type.
Create completely new ones or
Okay,
stop.
it finally
Say
finished.
refine, new, or stop.
Refine.
Which concept number do you want to refine? 1, 2, or 3?
3.
Okay, refining concept 3. What changes would you like? For example, make it more blue or add a circle.
Add a soccer ball. add a tree, add a moon, remove the house, change the color to blue and white.
Got it. Refining concept 3 based on your feedback. Add a soccer ball at a tree at a moon. Remove the house, change the color to blue and white. Please wait.
So this is the logo that was initially created. We said kind of an architecture logo that's gold and black with some red, with a house inside. And is this supposed to be the hammer? Because this don't look like no hammer to me. Where's the other hammer? Let's see. I don't see any hammer here. They probably skipped out on that part. Yeah, there's no hammer here either. So that's something that we got to kind of look at. And there's this little cut here, which is one of the reasons why I decided to refine this one. Luckily, and here's kind of the negative prompts. Negative prompts means don't do this. So it's like, don't put text, don't put words, don't put letters, no watermarks, no writing, because Stable Diffusion will mess it up. It doesn't understand it yet. AI is not at the point where letters are so good. It's just now having just now fixing the fingers, having all the fingers in the right place. It's just now doing that after many years. So right now I'm using OBS, which is why this is taking a long time, because it's the Stable Diffusion is high graphical kind of capacity, and the OBS is using both my webcam and screen capture. So I'm going to turn this off really quickly and let it just go ahead and quickly load.
What kind of logo would you like?
Okay, so that's pretty much it. It started to refine it, and this is the refined version right here. It gave us the moon, the stars. I told it to take out the house. It just kept it in there, so it's not listening to everything. So it's not perfect, of course. There's still a lot of work to do on this. I want to eventually have a way to add words as well. But it does overall listen to everything else. Like, it changed the colors for me. It added the other elements. And right now it's listening to right now. So if I stop speaking, you'll see it.
Okay,
So it's doing all that. But instead of having you listen through all this, I'll go ahead and end it here. So this is the logo creator using text to speech. Thank you so much.
And this is the refined version right here.